Sorry everybody, hang on. Hello, bonjour. Hello everybody, I know it's been a little while. University, you know how it is. Sometimes duty calls and I can't just, you know, scratch my bum all day playing video games. But back. It's the weekend, God. And we're here. Version 2, Electric Boogaloo. Hello Bean, hello Zombie. I restarted again. I'm sorry, I didn't have time to stream because I got home at 9 every day, basically. Well, I got home at 9 Monday and Wednesday. And then, you know, I eat dinner and then I go to bed and then I get up and I go back to university. So during that time I've only had a couple hours to play. And I thought, oh, you guys probably don't want to just watch me play for an hour or half an hour. So I ended up restarting and we're playing a new campaign. But I decided to bring you guys back now because 1, it's the weekend, and 2, it's actually for once going quite well. I'm actually assaulting an alien base right now. As you can see, there it is, the blue marble. They've got 1 battleship, which is the Gravestone class. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us. And they've also got a frigate. We have a destroyer, the Principes class. It is my baby. And if it does not do well in this battle, I'm going to feel really bad. She hasn't actually proven herself yet. But she is the lead of our formation. Other than that, we've got the Boomerang class, which I named after Tetranaut, my other moderator. And yeah, it's garbage. Basically, we're just drowning them in garbage. That's the plan. We just throw garbage at the aliens. But you see, I can replace my garbage and they can't replace theirs. Hello guys, by the way, my mum has friends over and their son and his girlfriend and her friend. Ooh, Bean, are you gonna make a move if you swing that way? I mean, obviously not on his girlfriend, but you know, there's another lady there who's maybe available. I don't know. Is this a weird thing to say? Probably. I'm just gonna shut up, I think. Alright, boys. Steal their lunch money. It's fine. It doesn't matter if we lose an escort. Escorts are a dime a dozen. I do want the escorts using their... So the escorts, let me talk you through them. They've got an ultraviolet arc laser battery, and they've also got... well, I mean, that one doesn't. Let's say they've also... No, they don't. They've also got a railgun. And if I don't remember to switch them, they try and use their railgun to intercept enemy shells, which is not what the railgun is for. The railgun is there for you to shoot at the enemy. It's not a very big railgun, obviously, but it doesn't have to be a big railgun. That's not its job. Its job is to just drown the enemy battleship, for example, in garbage. You can't shoot at us if you're being drowned in garbage. That's the plan. Enemy battleship, drown it in garbage. Boom! See? Drowned. Absolutely obliterated. Not because any of my ships are good, but just because all my ships are so garbage that you just can't beat them. You can't beat the garbage. We're using the Russian strategies and it's working. Anyway. Oh god. Come on, monitor. Keep going. I need you. Oh, damn. That's not ideal. Okay. All ships. Target their stupid frigate that's currently running literal rings around us. Oh my god. Are we gonna be obliterated by a frigate? No. Boys, I was just telling them how we got so much better. You can't do this to me. Please. Okay, we lost all of our monitors. That's, I'm gonna use the word unideal. Okay, that's fine. We've still got the escort ships. Some of them, anyway. Intercept the enemy. I really hope we don't lose this destroyer. Come on, boys, you need to stop it. You're still shooting at the damn... It's dead! They're like, who should we shoot at, you know? The one that's clearly dead or the one that's currently running rings around us? Oh, I know. The one that's running rings around us. That seems dangerous. Sorry, let me read. One has friends over, and the son and his girlfriend and her friend. No, one is he is a he, two he's the grown 26-year-old man. I meant the son's girlfriend's friend. I guess I guess maybe still no on that one then. Yes! You can't beat the garbage strategy. We will drown you in crap! It works. You can't mock it if it works. Drown it in garbage, boys. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes, what we like to see, baby. Woo! Okay, well, that was vaguely expensive. I would say that was probably quite expensive, but I mean we did win, so I mean we can't complain really. See? Enemy ship destroyed, and some of my ships are even still alive. Success! When in doubt, garbage it out. So with that handy dandy little thing here, we can go to ERF over here and destroy the alien's hab. Boop. They love it when you do that. They really do. I don't really... I have to do it because we can't have the aliens setting up shop, you know, in the Earth system. That would be very bad. But obviously there is going to be a level of retaliation, which will be expensive. And that's fine, you know? What are they gonna do? Low Ceres orbit. Do I have anything in Ceres orbit? I've got Foxtrot 105, that'll stop them. Okay, now they're bombing my lunar bases. Rude. Oh, they're bombing all of my lunar bases. I mean, like, fine, but whatever. Anyway, let me show you the world right now. It's looking very good. Looking very good, if I do say so myself. America, obviously, we conquered pretty early. Canada still exists for some reason. I don't know why, but Quebec would rather die than join America, but is also not called Quebec. It's just called Canada. So I don't know how that worked, but you know, fair enough, fair enough. I too would rather die rather than join America. We got the European Union. I gobbled up some of Turkey as well. We're currently in the process of gobbling up whatever this is, Sweden. Which we've done all this via military conquest, I might add. So Europe is it's a flawed democracy. Apparently military conquest is not the answer to every question, but I would like to point out that Europe's GDP is awfully close to the American one. We've also got Russia. Well, we got the Eurasian Union, which is quite big. We gobbled up quite a bit. China, I don't know why, but China always falls to the servants, and there's like nothing I can do to stop that. I guess just because it's so chunky. Like, they always target it, but whatever. Africa is a hodgepodge, and we never actually managed to get Brazil, despite the fact that I tried. I did actually try for Brazil this time. Okay. It's like, I really do not care what they do. I can replace my losses. It's annoying, but like, I can replace them. It doesn't take that long. Anyway, I found that these automated habs are great because it gives the aliens something to shoot. It doesn't cost much when they inevitably destroy it, and I can just rebuild it. How many mines do I have? We've got a few more that we can do. All of this is pretty garbage, but that one is slightly less garbage than the rest. So yeah, so that's basically the strategy we've been using. We've just been throwing garbage at the aliens. It's basically the only strategy that I've found that works. Our ships are pretty, like, ludicrously cheap to produce. We can kind of just mass produce them. As you can see, that's exactly what we're doing. I don't think we've got many on the go here. We got one Cavalier class monitor. But we probably need some more boomerangs. No, we'll need more monitors because we lost quite a lot of the monitors in the whole fight. See, the monitors... I'll show you. Really don't care what the aliens are doing. The monitors are important because... if we pull this guy up here... The monitors are equipped with the salvage bay, which gives us more of the juicy resources after the fight. I found that that helps a lot with getting exotics, which means that we can afford to have some better stuff. The destroyer, though, I'm a little bit disappointed in the destroyer. I thought it was going to be way better. Are you really still, like, having an aneurysm? You basically killed everything on the moon twice. Like, I think you can stop now. I only killed one of your bases. Like, it's not that big a deal. Oh, they're just gonna blow it up again. I don't know what I did. I mean, well, no, I do know exactly what I did. We all witnessed what I did, but, like, still, they're throwing quite the hissy fit at the moment. Anyway, it's fine. Like, I can just physically outproduce them, so I don't really care. Well, I do care. It's annoying. Because it's like, it's not like they're doing anything. Oh, you really had to go for this one? Can't give you this one. This is my monitor. We're gonna resist. I don't know why we're resisting so hard for this one station. It won't make a difference anyway. It's a battle cruiser, but... Alright. Ships ahead full. Target the enemy. Burn. All ahead full. Maximum burn. Oh, Jesus, maximum burn. You guys gotta... I hope you got your missiles off, or you did. Okay. They've done all they can do, basically. That was it. That's all they got. Give them the beans, gunners! Can't help but notice that they did not give them the beans. Okay, it's down to my monitor. Look at him go. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. You got this. You got this, Boo. You got this. You got this. Kill him. Uh-oh. 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 Here is the slight issue with the whole, like, you know, all my ships are garbage strategy. It does mean that, like, if they ever get caught out, you know. Oh, finally. Honestly, Sweden fought surprisingly hard to not be a part of my nation. Kind of hurt a bit. They're still having an aneurysm. Wow. I mean, like, I know I touched their boats, and that's clearly a no-no, but, like, really? Please? Can you stop? Please? I want to grab nanotube armor, because we do not currently have that. We're currently... Yeah, well, we're currently building quite a lot. We're actually limited by water, which is... I've never been limited by water before. Which is interesting. I think because I went so hard on the volatiles to make sure that I wasn't going to be limited by them again, that now we're limited by, like, the easiest one. We got a lot of stuff on the go right now, so we should have stuff back up pretty soon. Obviously, they just destroyed Ceres not too long ago. Basically, I'm trying to resist. I'm trying to make sure that the aliens don't get a foothold on Earth, because if they do get a foothold on Earth, that is basically the. Are you guys still like? You must be done soon. I thought you choose like 3 habs to destroy, and instead you guys have like destroyed 4 or 5 of like. I mean, like, I know I touched their boats. I know I touched their boats, and I know that usually involves some retribution. Okay, now they're going off on my Mars bases. There's no point, like, rebuilding them for a bit, because obviously they're just gonna go blow them up again. I can't actually give them Mars. Like, I cannot give them Mars. Okay, are you guys done yet? Holy Jesus. Like, I know I've never seen them retaliate this much. Like, I know that I poked them. Yeah, I'm not complaining that I poked them. I know what I did. But at the same time, like, this is very, very intense, you know? At a certain point, they have to stop, because I will run out of stuff for them to blow up. I mean, I could rebuild it, obviously. I mean, that's what we're currently doing. But at the same time, like, I can't rebuild it forever. There is a limit. I wonder who's got more. Do I have more boost than they have ammunition? Probably not. It is possible, though. You never know. Okay. I think we just have to wait until they're finished. Probably because I destroyed a battle cruiser. That is probably what has brought about this turn of events, shall we say. Okay. That we do 100% have to stop. Okay, nothing we can do there. Okay, should be the end of their little aneurysm now. You can tell because instead of it being red, now it's just orange. They did flatten everything several times, so I feel like we may have genuinely annoyed them this time. That's good, that's good. That means that they can be annoyed. Clearly that little hab of theirs that we managed to blow up must have been quite important to them, so we'll take it as a dub. Obviously, all the people that just got horribly murdered probably won't take it as a dub, but I'm not one of them, so who cares? Well, I mean, all their families will, I suppose, but all is fair in love and war. And make no mistake, this is war. Anyway, we just have to do the most basic stuff, which is make sure that we refound all of our outposts, because otherwise, the people around us will steal them. And that's not ideal, because water is rare everywhere but Mars. And I did not grab too many of the Martian ones. Have they not finished obliterating it yet? Should be Iceland in here somewhere. Greece. Asgard, Chile, Iceland. Okay. Again, had to be done. Literally had to be done. Everything that we did there had to be done. We cannot, under any circumstances, let them set up. Because if they do manage to set up, we'll never get them out. So, I know that this seems ludicrously expensive, and I am aware that it was expensive, but it was required. So, nothing that we can do. Just gotta rebuild, and we'll, you know, we will return. We will return. We will return. Most importantly, though, our fleet is still alive, despite the fact that it is, you know, somewhat damaged. So I forgot that I actually managed to blow up one of my shipyards as well. So I need to replace that. Actually, sorry, I always give my habs some sort of defense. Otherwise, they'll just constantly get mobbed by all the people that hate me on Earth. That's why we always give them at least one, like, defense module. And I've been trying to, every time the aliens blow up one of my habs, I've been trying to make sure that I build 2 more. Because basically, we're not going to win by like being better than them. We're gonna win by drowning them in garbage. That is the plan. That is the plan. So we do have to commit to that plan. And you know what? Just to establish dominance this time, we're gonna found another one. We're gonna find 3 for every one you destroy. 3 will take their place. Just, you know, establishing dominance. Okay, just go investigate somebody. Anyway, the aliens will again be attacking us pretty shortly, because we will soon be, well, we're going to be attacking their boy when he comes. We will probably want a destroyer for that. Yeah, it's going to set us back a bit. But, you know, these things do happen. These things are sent to try us, I do believe is the word. Ah, Iceland I'm at war with, I forgot. Deploy all the armies. And the Republic of the Southern Cross has officially been created. I've discovered that you can find this nation claims button. So you can see that Australia doesn't have any more claims, neither does America. Well, it's got claims to Greenland, but currently Europe controls Greenland. So, very useful to have that little button. Anyway, the next step, I'm afraid, is attacking the United Kingdom. As the United Kingdom is currently, as we speak, being controlled by the enemy. But, for now, let's just defend interests. What could I forget? Oh, you. I've had him just running around assaulting alien assets for basically his entire career so far. Where is my boys? Where are my boys? Arriving on the 4th of July. Wow, you are taking a very long time to get here. We should be able to get ring habs as the next one. Don't think the vortex drive is worth anything to me. Basically, though, we cannot, under any circumstances, let the assault carrier land. Because once the assault carrier lands, the aliens become very difficult to deal with, shall we say. So one way or the other, we have to prevent that from landing. We cannot allow that to land. If it lands, it's basically all over. Oh my god, you guys are still bombarding my bases? Like, I get it, but at the same time... I wonder if I was just really unlucky with it. Because basically what happens is when you destroy one of their things, they pick up to 3 random things to blow up. You see, I found it well, it's not ideal, but we can build an automated one and just wait. So they picked up to 3 random things to blow up, and I destroyed 2 of their things. I destroyed one ship, 2 ships actually, and 1 base. So probably that's why they're quite angry at the moment. However, in time they should eventually settle down. Hello, not needed. Let's just lock down Mother Russia for a bit. And I'm just going to get you to sabotage the servants. Oh. I had a spy in the servants for the longest time, but yes, I did start again, but it seems like they found them. We have hardship diplomacy, really. We really want to make sure that they do not get that. Once they get that, then attacking the servants is the same as attacking the aliens, which is going to make it very difficult. Excellent. All my Mars bases are coming back online, which is digging us out of the hole a bit. Managed to commandeer Iceland, which is pretty huge for us. We're still at war with Iran for some reason, but to be honest, I just don't do anything, and they never really attack us, so I don't really care. There we go. It wasn't too bad. Basically, they had a little rage fit. We survived. They've moved on with their life. We can move on with our lives. I'm gonna up his science stat maybe a bit. You can't get it because of anything in China. That's not very useful to us. What are you? Monthly income of boost and... As a general... Wow. Okay. They're only a 2-star organization now, so it's okay. A new game, what happened? Yeah, it is a... Like, I did restart, yeah. We just... it became too late for us to actually do anything. Basically, we couldn't stop them from just overrunning the Earth. So, this time we're being a bit more aggressive with it. Good sabotage. Actually, I want you to investigate her. Do you have anyone? Oh. The reason why I'm sending my boys around investigating is they must have found... I used to have a spy in the servants. It's super important to get a spy in the servants, because then we can see exactly what they're up to, which is very useful for, you know, stopping them from looting and pillaging the world. But obviously without that... Hi, Bean. I love how literally no one else is helping in any way. They're only helping trying to steal the ring habs, which we're definitely not going to get, so there's no point putting too much research towards that. White collar automation I want. Should get the stuff on Ceres pretty soon. That's the big one. We also, I think we lost... We didn't lose any of our asteroids. They never really seem to hunt the asteroids. We should keep that in mind, that the asteroids seem to be quite safe. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ship designer. Gonna go Corvette again. I guess you guys didn't see this design last time, so it's not again for you, it's just Corvette for the first time. Maybe a frigate? A frigate would be better than a Corvette for this. Again, I know you guys don't know what I'm on about, but it will become apparent. Whatever the lightest, cheapest one is. 7 tons per gigawatt, 3 tons per gigawatt. Slap that bad boy in there. Battery. 30 tons, 80 tons. 30 tons will be fine then. Radiator. I guess there really isn't a weight for this one. 3838. 3847. 3835. 7. I'm still going to give it the best radiators, just in case it does have to fight. You never know. Marines, Marines, Space Boy, Marines. Should have some ability to engage enemy ships, just in case, but it, you know, in all truth, if this ends up engaging enemies, we're in trouble. Do we need that? Probably not. No, it's worth having. So what I can do is then just add extra propellant. Like that. And then like armor, we don't really need any because that's not really what it's for. But just in case, for whatever reason, it has to fight, we'll give it 5 on the front. And this is a troop carrier. Okay, let's get this bad boy built. Did you lose? Is that why you're on a new game? No, then what? Then make it... I didn't actually lose, like I didn't run out of things or anything, but there is a certain point where the aliens get such good tech that if you haven't sort of fought them down before then, it is over. That is basically what happened. I was playing this on my own, and the aliens reached a point where I could not stop them. And yeah, once they reached that point, I played on for a bit on my own, but I realized that, you know what? I just wasn't aggressive enough in the beginning and I had to just stop. But this time, obviously, we're being a lot more aggressive. It is somewhat hurting us, but it's also helping us, so I think it's worth it. Okay, I need you to go turn, whatever, turn one of the resistance is fine. It's upping everyone's science skill, just because that is going to help us get more stuff more quickly. Make a massive dreadnought named after me, then just bomb the aliens' capital from orbit. It's difficult. Difficult to do that. Difficult to do that. I'll show you. So currently... Hang on, ship designer. Currently the biggest ship that I've actually bothered to research is this destroyer. And there's a good reason for that. If I slap on the very best drive that I've got, and I fill it up, and we give it, you know... give it some basic stuff. I don't know. It's a destroyer, so we'd probably end up using that. We'd probably use that. We'd probably, I don't know, we'd probably use that. And then we'd probably do, let's just, for the sake of argument, give it that and that. And then let's give it that. So this is a destroyer, right? It's nothing amazing. But the biggest problem with it is that if I want to give it any sort of armor, the cruise delta V just becomes so garbage that it's not worth having, right? Like, we're literally running 525. The cruise acceleration is too slow to catch anything, and it can't get to the outer solar system. So the problem right now is just the fact that I can't make a good enough drive for me to do anything. That's the arithmetic. I can't do anything right now. I can't build bigger ships because I don't have a good enough drive. We're working on getting better drives. It is currently happening, but we're just not... Okay, please tell me you guys are repaired. Because this thing is supposed to arrive... When is... We won't be able to stop the assault carrier, I don't think. Because my fleet hasn't even made it to low Earth orbit yet. That would be very bad if we could not stop it. That's not an assault carrier. Let's just have a look. Forge station, cruiser, battleship, whatever. Yeah, that is a fleet for sure. Gunship destroyer, Titan battleship. Interdictor. Okay. Alert level. Where is this? Where is it? You're just parked there for no reason. Assault carrier. It is arriving on the 15th of June. It's 1 year. Basically, we've got a year. You should invest in all mining techniques, like max out on mining first. That is somewhat what I did. I didn't like balls to the wall everything on mining, obviously, but I did put quite a lot of my stuff into mining. Whether or not that was super useful, I'm not sure, but we've got a 53% bonus to water production. So really we're mining 7 a day, but we're getting 14. I'm sort of overcorrecting on water right now because we've got so little. There's basically nothing I can do for Ceres. They choose to destroy it, they choose to destroy it, that's it. There's no point. There's no point resisting anything apart from the assault carrier. Sure. I mean, we're going to go to war with the UK pretty soon to wrest them back from the servants. The UK has 3 armies, but none of them are in its home, so if we play our cards right, we might just be able to get in and get out before the UK can get their boys back. You've got a navy, you've got a navy, you don't have a navy, neither do you. You have a navy? Who has a navy? You don't have a navy. Don't think that's gonna... Oh, it might be enough. Yeah, let's have a look. You can grab administration. Opens up that. It's not very useful. Economy. Do I have any unassigned orgs? Nothing of any note. This lady's a celebrity, by the way. My headcanon is that she does OnlyFans. That's my guess. Repair bay is actually pretty useless. A remass scoop is pretty useless as well. That's nothing. Exotic armor is pretty not good. $120 tons is a bit too heavy, I would say. Those are going to be a bit too exposed. I don't need that yet. Definitely don't need that. We could grab a settlement mining complex. Not that I have any settlements right now. I really want to see you win. Yeah, me too. Well, we've got a year. We have a year and we have to produce a fleet in a year, so let's get on that. These destroyers are very useful indeed. The frigate is very expensive in terms of water, but I should just be able to use boost to get that going. Frigate's so expensive because it's got so much range. That's why, and I did that intentionally, so I can't even complain. Frigate's going to be absolutely no use in any actual conflict, by the way. That's not what she's for. Yeah, if we can't afford to resupply it, let's at least repair it. That's good. Actually, that's not good. Send that lady over there. Have you investigate some random person? I don't know, pick a person, any person. First human space birth. Cool. I mean, you can take that a number of ways, and I'm not gonna describe them, I don't think. Let's try a vortex drive. I don't think that's gonna be better than what we've currently got, but just in case it is, we'll grab it. That is a huge fleet. Are we still waiting for stuff to come online? Yeah, we are. Mostly Ceres is what we're waiting for. That's what's holding us back so badly right now. Actually going to use you to defend interests in the United States. And then you are going to set national policy in the EU. We're going to go to war with the UK. And we'll use some of the American stuff to make sure we win. Basically, that's the plan. I'm not looking forward to dealing with an assault carrier, I must say. But I mean, we don't actually have a choice, so it doesn't really matter if I'm looking forward to it or not. Let me have a look. I still have something in Ceres, do I? Yes, it's pretty garbage though, but we gotta get something. We have to get a fleet. Do I have a Mars fleet still? No, the only fleet that I currently have is the ERF. Who can you federate with? United States of America, not useful. Declare war on England. Join the war. Okay. England's armies should be pretty weak. You know, from the whole fighting in wherever they were. So we're just gonna pour in men, essentially. We will drown them in Americans. So, we should be able to... 27th of September, then we can start doing what we need to do. So we should be able to use our fleet to just kind of bombard them into submission. Which is technically a war crime, but, you know, these things do happen. There's not a whole lot I want you to do. I'm just going to send you to advise America. Tell them how to be less garbage. I want you to go whack something. And I want you to advise the European Union. Should be just a couple more days. There you go. We've deployed some boys. So we do have 4 navies. So 1 European does have the ability to launch a naval strike, and it must be one that I'm not using. Use all. It's you. And you're about to be destroyed by something. I don't even know what you're doing, but okay, who doesn't have a job? You don't have a job. I want you to sabotage a servant project for me. Damn it. I think they managed to get diplomacy. That sucks, but oh well. Resupply. Okay, our fleet is ready for combat once again. Let's have a look here. Don't see anything that needs doing right now. So these guys are good to just sit for a bit. That's good. This fleet as it stands might even be enough to at least destroy the assault carrier, so. At the very least, we should be able to provide them some entertainment on their entrance. Adamantine armor. Nothing really to grab there. We can grab that guy. We can also grab this compact thing. Hey. How's the war going? The war goes. Okay. The fighting has been, you know, intense, but victory is ours. It may not look like victory is ours, but we are winning. We're just currently seizing the United Kingdom by force. I was hoping to not have to do this, but you know, they don't want to join willingly. It's annoying, but whatever. Okay, let's grab high thrust probes. Oh my god. Somebody stop them. Where are my boys? You guys are supposed to be killing it. Kill it. You know what else we do need to do? To actually make Russia and the European Union and America allies. So we haven't done that yet. Well, they're Brexit. They won't willingly join you, even to their own detriment. Yeah, I know. I just want to let you know that I did not. That was not a Max approved. That was not a Max approved choice. All right, they made that on their own. Now I gotta go through the peasant line when I go. Sure. Good job, Ben. Well done. Okay. So we have less than a year now. That's useless. Let's grab that. Oh no, core gun batteries I need. Gotta get those core guns up. Railguns are fine, but... Right, let's sabotage that. The European Union is not a democracy. It may act and seem like a democracy, but I promise you it's not. I'm sorry. They just launched a nuke at Glasgow. I just want to make you... that is what just happened, okay? They just nuked their own... Wow. They just destroyed, like, a metric butt ton. Very well. Orion reinforcements, boys. America, I know you've got some. Return fire, men! There is anti-ICBMs, like there's space defenses, which you can build in your own like settlements, but obviously they haven't built any space defenses because they've been assigned by the AI. So basically, we're just gonna huck missiles at each other until they run out of bombs, which they already have. Wow, the UK is weak. I've got more armies where that came from. Do you have more men? Hey. Okay. I want to construct more of these monitors. They're very... we also need to make sure that we've got another boomerang when we go here. These monitors are kind of garbage, but there is a good reason to build them. They have the salvage bay. So for every salvage bay, we get 10% more salvage for everything we kill. So it's worth it. Probably. Why are we making everything in space docks? I've got shipyards. Max, thank you for not eating the whole raw onion, by the way. What do you mean, thank you for not eating the whole raw onion? What do you mean? What does that mean? Oh look, that's cute. Can't resist occupation when you're dead. Okay, like, I appreciate that you guys are trying to fight the enemy, and I'd love that for us. Oh, are you? Oh, I didn't realize that was going to stop our war with England as well. So we just, like, dropped a nuke on them for no reason now. Hang on, sorry, let me just load that autosave. I did not realize that that was going to do that. Some odd reason, several women have got on the topic and discussed their own experience eating a raw onion. Not to intrude anything, just straight up raw onion discussions. I join or during after these points in stranger streams and I just don't understand. I feel like a raw onion would not be very tasty. But, you know, I'm not a woman. Bean, zombie. What do we think of eating raw onions? You know, I think women are like onions. They've got layers. My girlfriend's gonna beat me to death. Shall we peruse the Instagram while we wait for it to load? Basically nothing happening. People have an unhealthy obsession of like anthropomorphizing things. Okay, hopefully this is before we randomly ended our war for no reason. Is that correct? Hello? Yes. Okay. I just want to make it clear that they started this. I'm just finishing it. Just keep sabotaging the servants just because I hate them specifically. It's funny, England was like super useful. Like very rich country that would be very nice to have. Now England is kind of less useful. Definitely significantly less useful. Only because I got angry at them, basically. But, you know, I think some of the best decisions are made spur of the moment, you know? Right, we will flood England with just overwhelming force. You know, I've never really understood furries. I think that's a safe thing to say. I don't think you get cancelled for saying something like that. You might do. Just, I feel like... And I know that, like, I'm supposed to be accepting to everyone, yada yada, but I just feel like there's a level of weird that is, like, acceptable. And then there's, like, several above that, and then there's, like, furries, you know? Yeah, I've, like, had enough of you. There will be nothing left. We will burn it to the ground. There's a lot out there that's reasonable to not understand. I mean, like, yeah. Decline. Ha 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 ha. Parry this, you filthy casual. Yeah, England is going to be not very useful, considering that basically everyone is dead. The GDP is gone. $1 trillion just disappeared. To be honest, not understanding is pretty passive. Better than people who want to do chemical attacks at their conventions. I mean, like, the official max position, if there's an official max position, is you're not hurting anyone, then do what you want. But at the same time, like, I don't know. If you know, if you dress it up like a dog, it concerns me a bit. But I mean, like, I guess if you're not hurting anyone, I can't complain. So. But I'm just saying that, like, I don't necessarily approve, but I also can't disapprove because, you know, if they're not hurting anyone, then I can't say anything. But at the same time, it just, I don't know, it does not feel, you know? You know when you know, sometimes you just, something just feels like, yeah, that's fine. It just, I don't know, whatever. By the way, this was bloody expensive, but it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, actually. Let me make this very, very clear. I am not a very happy bunny due to the fact that they've been nuking everything. But we will somehow make it work. What do we need? What do we need? I think we need to start working on antimatter. Okay, we have, like, so much water now. Oh, because we're getting 21. Yeah, I think we overcorrected. Right. Monitors. Build them. Escorts. Get them going. Come on, boys. The aliens are coming, and when they get here, we need to drown them in garbage. You can't fight if you're just covered in just the worst things, not humanity. So don't care, don't care. Well, I do care. I'm gonna have to go root them out of that somehow. But currently, at this present moment, I'm still dealing with England. So how many men did I lose? Basically the entire army of the European Union, and basically the entire army of America. I'll give you a hint, that's not good. Yeah. That's not good. And they still have not... That's not the one. How do they always end up with Brazil? I mean, it's basically a lost cause. I mean, look at how many rampaging things there are, but still, at some point we're gonna have to fight that. Yeah, I want to check in with Mars and Ceres. Not you. You're not currently making anything. Make me a boomerang. I don't have any ability to produce anything on Mars right now. Okay. I should do. That's still ongoing. We do actually have quite a lot of stuff orbiting Ceres. I think what's happened is I've forgotten that I've built most of it. I think that's genuinely what has happened. Anyway, let's just get some of this stuff down. Excellent, très bien. Let's grab a... Honestly, let's grab a layered defense array. That's what we need. How's Russia's armies doing? Well, at least we still got Russia, so swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Okay, let's go ruin the servants' lives again. Basically, just to screw them over. I don't need to do this, I'm just doing it because I don't like them. Definitely augment the American stockpiles. That way we can bring more armies to bear quicker. Burned through quite a few of breakthrough, mining. Always mining. Always mining. Oh, I think we got all of our stuff. Well, let's get vital shell targeting. Have one of those. Space traffic control, I'm thinking. We just gotta keep assaulting the aliens. That's it. That's all we can do. So obviously, the moment that we stop assaulting the aliens is the moment when the aliens basically just win. Because no one else is gonna assault the aliens. We have to do it ourselves. As annoying as that is. Weren't we getting a frigate built? When's that coming? Let's have a look. How's Mars looking? We don't have anything on Mars yet. Escort. Was the one that was building it, did it get blown up? Is that what happened? Or did I accidentally put it into... No, we did make it. It's right here. Okay. So, with you, let's go see what has the most water. There's a couple bases on Mars which have some good water. There's this one, that's pretty good. And it's by the Resistance. Resistance don't like us anyway, so. Burn through some of it and get over there. Go steal that base from them. Ah, hang on a second. I think you will require... We don't quite have it yet. We've got it now, though. Automated vision pile, and then that will help a lot. I'm gonna get to work on Greater United North America. We're getting a fleet. We are getting a fleet. It is happening. Right now, before your eyes, we are assembling a fleet. And it is a fleet that will, for once, take the battle to the heart of the foe. Okay. The European Union got kind of slapped. After this, we're gonna take a little break from fighting wars with the EU, mostly to give them some time to perhaps emotionally recover from the absolute beating that we received. Annoying, but we will recover. Oh, you know what we should actually get? We should have it. We don't have it yet. Okay, give it just a couple seconds. Ring habs. I'm waiting for ring habs. Okay, you don't have anything left over. You do, but your command needs to be upped by 1. So that you are as good as you can be. Okay, you're gonna jump science. Science. Pumping everything into science may seem like a bit of a weird strategy, but it increases our rate of unlocking projects. So basically, the more science we have, the more likely we are to find the important things, you know? Okay. That obviously is quite expensive because, you know. We should probably see if we can get a treaty with these guys. Otherwise, we're going to be fighting away, and I really don't care about India. So. And we should make sure that all allied nations are, in fact, allied. Perfect. Well, the war is over at least, but wow. That was way more expensive than it should have been. Nice. Just grab this since no one's grabbed it yet. It's only 1,000 research, it shouldn't be very difficult at all. Okay, apparently it is very difficult because we're going to lose that research slot over it, but that's okay. Z-pinch techniques are what we really need right now, so it doesn't really matter, but I will admit that is not ideal. Okay. The ERF has 302 combat power. We are lacking monitors still, really. We need to at least have 4. And we are building a couple more as well. That's good, because the aliens are almost on us. Like, they are almost here. Now, once they get here, if we are not prepared, well, that's when it begins. Okay, the servants took Canada, or a point in Canada, anyway. They don't have any, but we didn't have any defense, so. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's like basically an alien doing it or whether it's the servants. It was probably the servants this time because I had no defense. If I had defense and it happened, then I would be like, clearly not, but I'm gonna work on unity in Russia, because then we might be able to sort of absorb them into the EU, which would help out a lot. Am I actually still at war with them? Like, hello? Yeah, I am. America is still fighting India, apparently. I guess we'll have to offer peace from India, from America as well. Because we offered peace from the European Union, but I don't think we offered peace from America. Still, at least it gives the European Union some time to recover after those last couple fights where we kind of got murdered. Maybe Belgium is blue. Nah, give them like actual time to recover. They fought hard. I'm also gonna lock down Canada. Canada does in fact actually have an army, so it is vaguely worth locking it down. Pick that one just to screw them over. Now that one is interesting because that one I did actually have. It was defended, so it must be an alien. It's annoying because not a whole lot I can do against that. I mean, the options are we could execute them, but then in all likelihood the aliens will take it out on us, which we probably don't want, as that is expensive. At least it is expensive if we are unable to resist them, which at the current moment, of course, we are not able to. Still waiting for that Mars base to be done, huh? Yep. Okay, well. Mars is important, but Ceres is the big one, so. Let's build, thinking a destroyer. We'll get another boomerang. I've been roaming all my life and I found my lady wife staying. Serbia and Kosovo we should take. We should gobble them up. Set a national policy. Let's get you running in there, and let's just defend Canada again. Perfect. That's 3 monitors. 15 ships. That's quite a few. That should help a lot with holding off some of the foe. Okay, let's organize this a bit because we've got kind of... Oh well, I think everything is just a mess now. It doesn't really matter, everyone's in the alliance anyway. I was going to organize it so that we could see like who's fighting who and who's with us and who's not, but difficult to see that. Low Earth orbit 2. The escorts are important. They are. I promise you. I think we are getting there. I am going to start fighting for... I think I'm going to fight for Brazil again. I feel like I never bother fighting for Brazil, and then we always end up needing it. Or I always wish that we had it. So, we're going to go get it. This time. Your persuasion stat. You are a spy, but I mean, doesn't really matter what you are. You are what I say you are, basically. Okay. Excellent. Let's get that ring call. Couple of... Let's get another destroyer here. In Earth, I'm thinking something similar, another destroyer. I would love to get another monitor. Yeah. Again, hit them with one of those, with one of those. Let's start maybe running. Nah, there's no point running a public campaign with him because he's so bad at it. You know, you'd have more success running a public campaign with a chicken. He's useless. She's not useless, but there's nothing that she can really do, but we'll buy that org. You're all good. You're all good, and you are basically just sitting here advising for the rest of the time. The reason why I keep grabbing the ones with monthly income is it's monthly income for mission control, which is, of course, absolutely vital. planets. Let's research their weakness. Is this just Hoi 4? Yeah, kind of. Hoi 4 but space. Okay. We're expecting the first of the enemy ships to be arriving very shortly. Unfortunately for me, the Mars hab will not be complete in time. So basically we may be losing Mars until we can sally forth enough ships from Earth to go and rescue it. I'm not entirely amazed by the fact that our fleet is commanded by a destroyer. That's our biggest thing, and we're about to go take on a battleship, but we'll make it work somehow. Okay. Who has the best water? I'm already sending someone to you. You've got pretty good water. You're already getting someone. What about... You would be a choice. I remember you being pretty heavily defended, though. Ladies, Ceres I own already. Got some metal. It's actually not that many. There's not that many mines out, to be honest with you. I guess the closest one would be this guy. 27 water isn't great. 45 of those is fine. I mean, it's the protector as well, so probably worth stealing. I don't want to use all of my Delta V just getting there. Okay. So the aliens are arriving. It's good. I don't think I've done a fleet combat in a little while, so sign me up. Send me in. Right. Basically everyone hates us. That's fine though. Portugal is what I'm looking for. I would like to gobble them up pretty quickly. Am I blind? Portugal. They're next on my list. If I've got a list, they're on it. Okay, that's it. Whatever we've got is what we're gonna have, because it's coming. The big boy. Take this opportunity to resupply. Should be Victor 23. Victor 23, indeed. Okay, let's send out 5 exophysers. More than enough. Okay. We caught the enemy fleet. They have a Victory class assault carrier. We must destroy it before it lands. It is absolutely vital that that does not land. Should that land, the entire Earth is lost and the battle is over. So our small little fleet of crap ships here must stop it. All right, men. Humanity is watching. Do not disgrace us. First off, the railguns are for shooting people. They are not for shooting stupid enemies, okay? Shoot the damn thing, then shoot whatever else. have a lot of crap. We'll see if the Soviet strategy actually works here. Okay. And then, of course, we've got our destroyer, which is leading the formation, as you would expect. Our flagship, the Principes, backed up by our Cavalier class monitors, which are, well, we'll see how effective they are in combat. Who's up first? Looks like Steel Wind, and then they've got the Rising Sun. And behind that is Victory. Fair enough. Okay. Tally ho, man. A head full. Maximum burn. Okay, the boys are giving them the beans already. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. Everyone's going to stay pointing that way, but just for now, just lock on to that frigate. You should have, in theory, some point defense, which should be able to defend you from... Yep. Excellent job, lads. Did you make those ships, Max? Yes, I did. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, baby. Alright. Boomerang class escort ships. You guys are going to get a new target. Target their capital ship. I think their frigate is toast. Their escort is not far behind. All ships. All ships. Prepare to engage the enemy assault carrier. I just love the sheer amount of garbage that just flies towards them. Like, these railguns suck. They suck at everything they do. But you cannot possibly block that. It's just a horde. You can't beat the horde. You. I'm going to peel off one of the escort class assault ships, and I'm just going to go finish their frigate. I don't think one patrol ship was going to make that much of a difference, so... Plus, if I can stop their frigate from escaping... Bonus. May escape anyway, because I've got to burn against my direction of travel, but... I'm surprised this thing is still alive. However, I do believe those engines are gone, which means that now the garbage horde of railguns cannot be stopped. Okay. Enemy ship destroyed, Captain. Now for their assault carrier. This is it. This is the big one. We have to stop it. Otherwise, all hope is lost. So we must get in range ASAP before it manages to obliterate us. Okay, the Defender class destroyer is taking a little bit of a beating right now. That's okay. It looks like the railguns are entering the fray. Yes, they are. I'm gonna keep burning at the enemy there. Do you want to stop them, ideally? Come on, boys. Where's our return fire? Where is it? Come on. There it is. It's coming. I mean, look on the bright side. All of these could be shooting at me, but instead they're shooting at my guns. I'm gonna keep this guy burning. Ah, yes. the Russian strategy of just total garbage, but so much of it that you can't possibly block everything is working, and it's working well. We've saturated their point defense system. It's only a matter of time now. Boom, 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 boom. We are outproducing, we're outbreeding. We're just obliterating the aliens through sheer numbers. Parry this, you filthy casual. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I spent like so much of my time in this game getting obliterated by the aliens. It feels good to finally give them a taste of their own medicine. I'm honestly impressed that this thing is still alive. I mean, like, it's annoying. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like, you do have to get... Okay, all ships, all ships. Please cease moving before you all crash into each other. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just the patrol ships, so like in a kind of terrible way, doesn't really matter. But like at the same time, that's a lot of patrol ships to lose. So let's see if we can... I cannot issue any orders now, unfortunately for me. We might be okay, actually. Are we okay? Bit hairy, but I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, we're just waiting for this thing to die now. We've sort of picked off all of its weapons, all of its guns, and all of its engines, but, you know, it's got some beef. There's no other way of putting it. I love how all of my ships here are just like 3 inches from one another. Excellent. Just as nature intended. A head full, boys. Look, what do you mean mess up, zombie? I'm winning! You can't tell me I'm messing up when I'm literally winning. We have them on the run. I mean, they would be on the run if they could run, which they can't because they've got no engines left. How are we possible? How did I mess this up, zombie? What do you have to say for yourself, huh? Boom! Let's go! We did it! Target destroyed. Home for tier medals, folks. I'll give you a hint. I don't think the aliens are going to be very pleased with us. Can you, like, stop now, please? Hello? Is there like... I don't know if there's clipping in this game, if it's a friendly ship. Alright, we destroyed the Shattered Victory. The Vast Knight managed to escape, but it is severely damaged. And Steel Wind also ate crap and died. Victory for humanity first. We gained 516 fizzles and 30 point... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think they're very pleased with us. Alright, launch to high station as they are assaulting this one. We will stage a defense, of course. Damn it, they got there before us. It's the Dark Moon battle cruiser. I don't think there's literally anything I can do to stop this, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to surrender that to them. Tragic. I'll give you a hint. There will be consequences for this action of ours. It was a heroic victory, but I mean, I think Mars is a lost cause. Let's be honest. I'm hoping that I can defend Ceres, but I'm not convinced that I'll be able to. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to use Defense Force 1 here. So this is actually the early reaction force, 1 Earth. Alright, boys. Keep working on it. Men of Britain, your time is now. I mean, literally Men of Britain, because we do actually own Britain now. Again, little upset that they didn't come voluntarily, but they did come at the end. Via gunpoint, that's fine. Alright. We're going to transfer you. Let's get you to Ioba Station. Get some repairs done. Okay, they're launching an assault on us. We're going to send up 5 fighters. They only sent up 1. They got absolutely smacked. Boomerang class. By the way, I think the time has come to actually name this one. This is the Early Reaction Force -2 Ceres. Okay, they're going for Chikama Station. We must... There's literally nothing we could do. We are equipped with a howitzer class ooh. Alright, boys. Buckle up. Ba-da-bum. A head full. Maximum burn. Alright, lads. This is it. Fire now. Fire. Yeah, good. Missiles away. Missiles away. Damn it. Okay. There's nothing anyone can do to save the station. Let's try and save our ship here. Never mind, our ship is screwed. Everything is... this station is doomed. Alright. That hurt a bit. I will admit. There was some pain involved in that one. But at the end of the day, we destroyed one of their assault carriers. And they destroyed 2 of my stations. It may not seem like a dub, but it is a dub. It's just an expensive dub. Anyway, it will not be the last dub, as I do believe they have another assault carrier squadron en route as we speak. Is that correct? Ooh, our fleets do be looking rather meager. Okay, what do you guys have? Is it Victor 6? Nope. Not you. This is the ship that we absolutely murdered. It is you, and you are bringing a battle cruiser. Okay, we will have to be significantly more prepared for that than we currently are. And when is that? When is that arriving? The opposite party. Democracy, knowledge, sure, social. Right, when is this arriving? 2038 February, so we don't have that much time. They what? What do you mean they what? They what? Don't have a lot of stuff. We'll go right now. Can't really build any new stations to replace the ones I lost until we get that ring core. Otherwise, there's no point, basically. I just want to see what we've got. That would be useful, but we don't need it, like, right now. Antimatter trap would be something to think about. Getting built and getting done just so we can start getting some antimatter on the go. No, there's nothing of any value that would be worth founding an outpost there. Everything on Mars is currently full. Do I have stuff in production on Mars right now? No, I still don't have anything built on Mars. Okay. Gonna keep running the crackdown mission. I'm gonna keep running public campaign. I'm gonna go sabotage the servants again. We really should stop them from doing that, but no point sorting anybody. Basically, we're just sitting here twiddling our fingers for a bit. Just giving the European Union and the United States some time to actually recover from those last battles, because they were quite expensive. You're at 7 of 22. I am going to stop investing so much into mission control here. I'm going to slow down on my investments into knowledge as well. I'll just invest a little bit into Unity. And, yeah, hopefully that will help out some. Just keep cruising. I'm gonna get maybe the Canadian division to hunt some xenoforms. Max, can you design another ship? I mean, like, I can't really design one right now because I haven't unlocked any new parts for it. So I'm kind of just sitting here twiddling my thumbs until I do. Is the truth. Okay, how's Brazil doing? We are not really making any progress in Brazil. Suspect there's a couple of people in Brazil right now trying to do the same thing that we are. Still you, put you in there. You're good. You're fine. How's America? America's good. Canada could use some, and Australia's fine. Another Prince-based class destroyer is a good addition. That puts us at 400. Yeah, this fleet will be difficult for them to get through. Put it that way. Let's get an anti-mass trap. I want to have a look at it. That is definitely a fleet of all time. I mean, actually, you know what? I do need to design another ship. You know what I haven't done? Okay, so ship designer. Maybe a monitor? Or another destroyer? A frigate. A frigate's nice in the sense that it's got a lot of... We'll go with a frigate. I don't have a frigate yet, so it's probably time to get one. I'm gonna give it the best power plant I currently got. I don't think I need to see that. Or that. I mean, I'm not gonna add fuel cells, am I? There's a chance I might add a compact fission core at some point. 40 tons. That's significantly lighter. I'm gonna get one of those. Radiators, the best one we can give it. So the reason why this is good, we can grab ECM. We'll grab that. We can also get slush hydrogen tanks, right? And then we can get magazine. Boom. And then, so let's see, coil gun battery. What if we compared it to this one? So mass is heavier. Muzzle velocity is significantly faster. Cooldown is worse. Targeting range is worse. Not quite ready for it yet then. I think we need the second upgrade to coil guns before we can really justify using them. The antimatter trap shouldn't last very long because it's only 500 research. We should be done pretty quickly. So I should have, if we have a look here, yeah, we can grab improved coil gun batteries. It's 10,000 research though. That is a lot. But I'm not doing anything else, so just get it. Okay, well that's sort of just going around. Let's get another... Hello? Hello, Father. Thank you for the tea. Yeah, I have to bring it down, I know. Well, we're actually running a little bit low on shipyards right now. We have a lot of bases, not a lot of shipyards. Who would have thunk it? Certainly not me. Okay, let's try. Are we making any progress? It is getting better. Mass media is definitely the most important one. Okay, let's try hitting it. Basically, I'm just pulling stuff off of this so we can use it for more important things. Because the more research we're sending into this, the less research we're sending into anything else. Okay. The Ceres Defense Force is definitely not as good as Earth's, for sure. But it's not too far behind. And we'll be adding another destroyer to it pretty soon. Okay, I want you to defend America. I'm going to send you, wherever you are, you defend Australia, and I'm going to keep you guys running those public campaigns. Your loyalty is 20. Yours is 16. I'm going to grab another science on you. February, remember? Remember in February, they're sending in another ship. I actually need to... They definitely need a monitor at Ceres as well. So they don't have one right now. They've got 2 destroyers, which is good. Destroyers are good, but they're not the monitors. And they will definitely need more escorts, because the escorts right now are what actually brings the firepower. Everything else, in as nice as way as I can put it, is basically useless. Okay, now we gotta go defend Russia. Good chance for crackdown now. Pay some influence to get it into a great chance for crackdown, and then we should be able to get Brazil. Oh, that was the wrong one actually. Definitely trying to fix Europe right now. The nukes did a lot. Okay, hit the next one. I'm gonna grab you. Let's get rid of it. Getting Brazil under Allied control. It's taken a little while, but we're doing it. And now we have something in Mars, which is good, but obviously it's a bit late. And February is coming very, very quickly, and we are currently not ready. Need to remember to take a sip of my tea before it becomes cold. That's very warm. Okay. Let's focus on purging that. Let's also crack down that. Confirm everything. Just because there's so much stuff that they have to fight that all of our armies are constantly everywhere. I'm going to turn off news alert for when armies are moving around. Ugh. Nice. Foxtrot 148. Please go join the early reaction force. Yeah, now that is a fleet. Whether or not it will be enough to hold them back, so I don't know. Bye, zombie. Everything is looking up in Europe, which is fortunate. We spent a lot of time getting absolutely murdered. Okay, we just got some up on Mars for once. So let's start getting stuff on the go. Want you to keep cracking down. A bit confused where you can't crack down on that, but okay, no worries. Easy to set national policy though. Basically, I'm going to go devour Portugal, as that should help slightly with the GDP, assuming that Portugal doesn't have a terrible GDP. We are about to get a butt ton of new research. Let's push in some men. I feel like Europe's armies are pretty few and far between nowadays. I'm glad that we've got it under control, but at the same time, like, you know, it's not that important compared to everything else that we're currently doing. That is a lot. We're gonna get that. %3 economy, 5% economy, and 7 administration. Definitely that one. We're all good then. You could do with some persuasion. And you could do with some more science, I think. National hero. Security, no. Science, yes. Are you locked down yet? No. And you're doing that? Okay, no worries. Okay, how are we doing? It's December. We've got about a month. That's not actually that long when you think about it. Okay. We need to get the solar farm done. Right, so let's do the things. I want you to, not, for whatever reason, crack down on that. This will not let me. I wonder why. Okay, well that's not immediately obvious to me as to why that can't happen, but what are the odds that we could just like power through anyway? Not great. 5% is not great. It's going to take us a little while to get through if 5% is all we've got. Okay. Let's grab... Wow, these are going to be very expensive, aren't they? Boom. And with that, Portugal is ours. I wonder how many ships are you allowed in a single fleet? I ask because we're now pushing 17 ships, which is a lot. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that we've got a lot of ships. ERF-3M Mars. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, if you can't crack down, can you crack down? I mean, you can, but you really can't. There's no chance of that working out. Brazil has no armies, but India is also its ally, and India has 10 armies. Which, for those of you paying attention, is more than us since we got absolutely murdered. What's our navy like? 3, 6, 2. Probably have the navy for it. Just thinking that we may just have to seize it via force. I don't see another way that we're gonna get through that without just... I mean, for whatever reason, we can run a crackdown anywhere else, but not there. So, I don't know why. Ah, now I know why. So what do I need to get rid of this? Just 40? Okay, that's not too bad. Investigate something. On the bright side, we've basically done uniting Europe now. Like we've got it. Thailand, Iran, Philippines, Gulf, Yemen, Mongolia, Belgium, Luxembourg, Brazil, yes. Pretty useful. Let's assault the old hab. Hopefully we don't break anything. We broke literally everything. Fair enough. Not entirely what I had in mind, if I'm honest. Okay, well, whatever. We're committed to it now, so... What I'm meant to do is hit rebuild all. Okay. Can you make it to Mars with... Can. I'll get over there then. Alright boys, we gotta get stuff built here. Mars is building. Ceres desperately needs some more of these. Look at Earth. Earth could do perhaps with some more destroyers. Never know when you might need more escorts. Alright. I'm expecting an enemy fleet to be arriving relatively quickly. Invicta 508 is the fleet that we are expecting to be arriving. To 344 arrives on the 5th of February. Okay. I think the only thing to do, that's resupply. And let's sally out to meet 344 before it can actually do anything. Okay, here we go. We have a lot of ships. I think we can do a triple chevron now. Yeah, it's kind of like half of a triple chevron, but it'll do. I'm thinking still a head full because we need to get within range ASAP. Start with the battle cruiser. Our flagship is still a destroyer. That's kind of depressing, but it is what it is. Okay, they get the first go, which is annoying. Especially because their lasers are so damn good. We might lose a monitor, actually. If we're not lucky, we will. And we will. Well, we may not actually, like, fully lose it, but it's definitely going to do a hell of a lot of damage. However, you can't use your cheaty space laser when your cheaty space lasers are defending you from a literal horde of railgun shells. To be fair, it's doing a pretty damn good job right now, but it can't last forever, and indeed it doesn't. And now we're starting to land some hits. They are all small railguns, so they don't exactly chew through armor, but they don't have to. They just have to hit every now and then. Ooh. How you doing? Damage is severe for sure, but not destroyed, so well worth it. The enemy battlecruiser is currently undergoing force disintegration. It shouldn't last too much longer, I don't think. And indeed, the enemy battlecruiser is destroyed. All ships, select the next ship. Plasma is annoying, but it's not crippling per se. I think it does possess some sort of full-on weapon, I suppose, like a railgun. Problem is these guys are not shooting at it. They're currently shooting at its thing. So, put a stop to that by telling them to shoot it. We should start seeing railguns coming towards it. We are seeing that. See, the lasers are not doing that much in terms of damage. What they do is they pick off lightly armored ships and also just, you know, suppress. What really does the damage is when the railguns start landing. For sure, you may have quite a lot of defenses, but I have overwhelming railgun firepower. Basically, it's already dead. Now we just have to go out about finishing it. Certainly some better weapons would come in handy right about now, but what we've got is plenty good enough, I do suspect. I mean, just look at that. It's like a beautiful flower. You gotta give it credit, though. Like, it is still somehow alive after all of this. Can't last much longer, surely. Like, surely it's gotta be just about there, right? Hello? Die, please? It's working on it. There we go. We did take some damage, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We didn't lose anything, which is good. This monitor did get somewhat obliterated. It's actually lucky to be alive. And the Defender class destroys A-OK. Alright, good win, guys. Obviously, there will be consequences for that. And that's okay. I'm not gonna bother fighting them. Well, that is unfortunate, because that's where my boys were trying to get to. Uh-oh. Not a whole lot to be done at the moment. Kind of just let them do whatever it is they're gonna do. Go back and rebuild all our bases. At least on this one it only takes solar panels, so it's relatively free. That's a good one, I guess. None of these are particularly useful, but they don't really cost anything besides a couple signal power, which is what makes it like kind of worth it. But in all honesty, they're really not. We'll build a couple, but then we'll leave it. Okay. They are coming for my defense force there, which means that it is going to be killed. Let's not beat around the bush. That is going to happen. There's nothing I can do to prevent that from happening, unfortunately. Just check everything's okay. No, America is undefended. Let's make sure America's defended. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here for the night. We'll play some more tomorrow, and yeah. GG's, boys and girls. If there's anyone still watching, that is.